my message to the world. I'm writing from my heart and my broken soul. Every day and night we keep walking down the road. They killed our mothers, fathers and the sons. We are light, we are the light of the world. We come from the land of the rising sun. Every single day we keep rising up. No matter what they do, we are never giving up. We are one, we are the choosing ones. Chukwakika is the one to give us victory. Bring us back to the land, flowing with milk and honey. Breaking all that chains and the pain of slavery. This is my message to the world. Embrace Biafra. Embrace redemption. We shall win in the end. This is my message to the world. Embrace our freedom. Embrace our victory. We shall win in the end. This is my message to the world. We are coming, we are coming, we are not alone. We are fighting with the power of love. Forever and ever we shall reign in the world. We are stars, we are the greatest stars. No matter where we go, we rise to the sky. All around the world we see greatness in the sight. Every day and night we struggle for our lives. We are one, we are the choosing ones. Chukwakika is the one to give us victory. Bring us back to the land, flowing with milk and honey. Breaking all that chains and that pain of slavery. This is my message to the world. Embrace Biafra. Embrace redemption. We shall win in the end. This is my message to the world. Embrace our freedom. Embrace our victory. We shall win in the end.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazu Chuka from Efo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Mazu Chuka from Efo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazenandi Okukano, the Prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 6 decades now. He's from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. Mazenandi Kano is the director of Radio Biafra as well as Biafran Television, the one and the only man that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people. And by the special grace of Chukwukika Biama, I remain George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, as always, we will not proceed until we acknowledge the Creator, Chukwokika Biama, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man, the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. For he is the lifting up of our head, our hope and stay, our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, our guide, a matter both great and small. Like I always say, he remains the primordial influence that drives us in everything we do. And in my humble way this evening, I will say to him, Anyị na-aja gị mma o, maka n'eziokwu na-emara mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị o juru anyị anya dadị o, inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. Ise. Of course, without wasting much of our time, we shall go to our topic this evening, which is simply titled, Don't Let Them Deceive You. The battle line has already been drawn. Biafrans, it's as simple as ABCD. Don't let anybody deceive you. The battle line has already been drawn. Recently, the enemies of Biafra hit the street of Lagos, telling you they are celebrating the end of the war. But all these are deceivers. 50 years after the war is not ended. Our leader took his time trying to enumerate reasons and facts why every Biafran alive must understand that the war has not ended, because those who are dead understand that the reason why they died, they've not accomplished it. They died for a purpose. They died for a reason. And whatever made them give up their life for our sake is still happening. And so don't let them deceive you. It doesn't matter who they are, even if it's my father. Don't let them deceive you. Not to talk of if it's Yoruba or Hausa Fulani. Don't let them deceive you. The battle line has been drawn already. From the creation of the world to this very moment, there have always been distinction between good and evil, poor and the rich. In fact, Ecclesiastic was the best in explanation, which made it very clear to us that there is time for everything. In as far as there is positive, there is negative. In as far as there is up, there is down. The battle line has been drawn from time immemorial. From the creation of the war, he drew the battle line. The issue of Biafra is still the same thing. With this mindset, everybody must understand that as far as the so-called Nigeria is concerned, there is no middle ground. As far as Nigeria is concerned, there is no middle ground. I don't think I will be able to drive my message home very clearly in a way you will understand it, but just go home tonight, go to bed tonight, go to work today, that the battle line has been drawn already. There is nothing like Nigeria is good. I don't know how to put it. There is nothing like, oh, these are good Nigerian citizens. All are good Nigerian citizens. Both of them are Nigerian citizens. No. The battle line has been drawn. If you are in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria. If you are not in Nigeria, you are not in Nigeria. There is no way saying that, well, we are not good Nigerian citizens, we are half-baked Nigerian citizens, we are manageable Nigerian citizens. Nothing like bad Biafra, good Biafra. Some people say, well, it's not a good Biafra. That language don't exist as far as we are concerned. There is nothing like good Biafra and bad Biafra. If you are a Biafra, you are a Biafra. If you are in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria. The battle line has been drawn. I see some people will say, this our Nigeria, we the Biafrans, inside this our Nigeria. That is wrong. A very demonic way to express who you are, most especially when you are a Biafran. We have come to a stage where we make our stand clear. Let them be the one who are reminding you that you are a Nigerian. And then you make them understand that you are a Biafran. They're supposed to say this guy is a bad Biafra. There is nothing like that. If I happen to travel anywhere in the world today, if I happen to have access to somebody who know nothing about Biafra or Nigeria, it's as simple as saying, who are you, young man? I will tell you I'm a Biafran. And some of them are going to ask you, where is Biafra located? You don't need to begin to look for how to explain yourself. At least Google have done a good job there until they collect money from Nigeria and start frustrating us. At least for now, Google at least have done something good. Facebook, they are all trying to that effect because they have no choice than to recognize Biafra. Today now, Google Biafra. They will show you that British government, Scottish, all these people are criminals, stealing oil from Biafra land, and they will never let you know. Google will tell you that truth. They will tell you the people who are covering the glory of Biafra. So it's not something new again. The whole world know about Biafra. If this is the only mission and assignment that Chukwu Kikabiama sent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to do for us, I think he has fulfilled his mission. But of course, nobody will lead us into the land of Biafra. He has just started his job. When he started it, he said, but consider it. Can I pay Yoruba Gota Media to talk about Biafra? They won't talk about it. BBC will don't talk about Biafra. The only time they come out talking about Biafra is to tell you, Biafra war has ended. Yoshi. But our leaders say we won't pay them money. We won't pay them a dime. They will talk about us. But of course, at this moment, they are not telling our story the way they should. But they are certainly talking about our story. But we will change the narrative. We will tell them how it ends. And so you don't need to say, oh, I'm in Nigeria. Then after now, when they say you are a thief, because Nigerians are thief, you now begin to run. Oh, I'm Oduduwa. I am a Biafran. I'm Arewa. You are idiot. Because that is how some Nigerians behave. Or very good Oduduwa, very good, very bad Oduduwa, very bad Arewa, and very bad Biafra. That is how they behave. When they go to UK or go to America or China, they now stop them and say, my friend, who are you? You see that, oh, we are Nigeria, we are Nigeria. And they say, you mean you are in Nigeria? Because very soon they will start arresting Nigeria. Idiots. Look at all of them lamenting. Hey, American banned us visa. Hey, American, you should be happy they are banning you visa. Very soon now, once you say you are in Nigeria, you will be arrested. And may the Lord have mercy upon you. Because the world now know that Nigerians are thieves. They are criminal, evil-minded idiots. That is why we are here to make sure that the name of Nigeria, after we are done with Nigeria, it will sound like Judas Iscariot. You may not understand. When Ifa Jonah betrayed Ojukwu, that name become a curse. It doesn't matter your opinion about Ifa Jonah. But I tell you, if you give birth to a child to understand the anger of those who died because of Biafra, give birth to a child and call that child Ifa Jonah. The next message we hear about that child that is dead. That is a curse name. Just try it. You will understand that those the Nigerian killed in the name of Biafra are not dead. Give birth and call your child Ifa Jonah. Make sure the gasket is ready. When we are done with Nigeria, because all of you who are still pretending you are in support of IPOB, we are monitoring all of you. You are afraid to mention Biafra. You are afraid to tell them Nigeria is evil. But the world know. Hey, how can American ban us from going to America? But America is kind, I must tell you. Because with the level of atrocity committed by the Nigerian terrorist state, only criminal country allow Nigerians to come into their country. Very soon they will know the truth. And so for those of you who found yourself as a slave in Nigeria, you have solution to your problem. And when they stop you as a Yoruba man, where do you come from? Tell them you are from Oduduwa. And then they will tell you there is no place known as Oduduwa. Rightfully so. Go and check the ancient map of the world. No place like Oduduwa or Arewa. But this idiot wants us to be recognizing them as a nation. But there was Biafra there. This idiot want to suppress us, so we not talk about Biafra. That is the problem. But rightfully said, at this moment, you see anybody anywhere in the world, they tell you they are Oduduwa, give it to them. Because these are nations of their own, and they should be respected. But any of them clinch to one Nigeria, thunder will fire them. We will continue swearing for them till Nigeria is obliterated from the face of the planet Earth. You see any Yoruba person anywhere in the world, ask them, where do you come from? They say they are Oduduwa. Please pardon them and show them love, because they deserve it. This is how you know them. You see any Hausa Fulani anywhere in the world, you ask them, where do you come from? They say they are from Arewa. Show them love. They need help. And you see anybody coming from this region, Biafra, they say they are Biafran. They need all your support. No matter what they have done, they need your support. Because nobody is in Nigeria. Only criminals and armed robbers are Nigerians. Nobody. The battle line have been drawn. Don't you get it? But of course, with every hope, there will be nations that will emerge from Nigeria, because it's a concussion. So there is nothing like, oh, I'm a Biafran, but yet I'm in Nigeria. No. We have to reject Nigeria in its totality. In the same light, there is nobody like a friend of Biafra who still remains with Nigeria, or a friend of Nigeria who is romancing with Biafra. In fact, this group of category of people, whether home or abroad, are worse than enemy. And you must be afraid of them. I do not apologize. Our mothers just left the studio now. They were talking about who is the enemy of Biafra. Anybody you see, any Biafra you see, a Biafra person romancing one Nigeria, run for your life. They are more dangerous than Otapiapia. They are to be feared more than coronavirus. You see that, oh, we are Biafran, but we got to remain in one Nigeria. Everything about them is one Nigeria. Run for them, they are the real coronavirus. They are. You see that they say, I'm a Nigerian, but I love Biafrans. Run for them. That is slow poison. There is no middle ground there. This is the time for you to answer your father's name. The battle line is drawn. There are a lot of people and groups out there who are pretending to be against the mischievous, evil attitude of the Nigerian state. But they never fight against Nigeria. There are out there, so many of them. They pretend they hate what Nigeria is doing. But you see, watch them. They never fight against. I was just resting on my own, only to open my Facebook. And I begin to say, oh, Daddy G.O. is protesting. Oh, he's protesting against Fulani herdsmen. I was happy. I said, do you mean Christians have woken up in Nigeria? We told them that the G.O. is protesting. I said, let's see how holy men of God protest. But all these people are 419. When Jesus saw evil in the temple in Jerusalem, the Bible said he made a scourge of whip. He turned down the table of the money changer. He dealt with them that day and swear upon their head and said to them, woe to you Pharisees and Sadducees. Woe to you who have turned my father's house into a den of thieves. You are all merchandise, armed robber. Woe to all of you. He scattered the temple in Jerusalem. The Sadducees and the Pharisees never recover from it. Jesus Christ don't pretend. All of you are pretender that the GO was protesting against one Nigeria. But his uniform was one Nigeria. Who is deceiving who? Ndiara. 419 everywhere. That the GO is protesting. He didn't talk. That the GO didn't talk. The battle line is drawn. Don't let anybody deceive you. If we finish saying the truth, let us die there. We have lived a fulfilled life. But of course, this truth will destroy the foundation of evil that have bewitched Biafran people. Ndiara, I pity the Biafran people going to that church. Hey, Daddy G is protesting. Hey, he's protesting. Now we are Nigerian flag. Has he put on Nigerian flag before? Indirectly, he's begging Nigeria. I didn't do anything. No. You can see I'm still promoting you. Hey, it's a green, white, green. That is how you know them. The battle line have been drawn. Our leader gave his own allied support to Omotekun. There are many reasons. We shall discuss about Omotekun very soon. Because of Fundota, I just choose to remove my eye there. But we shall talk of Omoteko. Our leaders say we will give them support. Because there are many things hidden in Omoteko. Every press communique issued by the Yoruba people, I will play all of them here and interpret it for you people. It will shock you. We are piling them up. And then there is another Daddy G.O. wearing Nigerian flag to protest against Nigeria. Who are you people deceiving? And then some Yoruba Gota media come to interview him. He didn't say anything. It's just like when Joseph or Sayomore say, who killed Dele Giwa? Na Baba, if you like, make you put Amungiwa. Tomorrow he will go and meet them in the inner Kako chamber where they make the idiot that control Nigeria. And they will call him. They must have called him, maybe while on the protest, and said, Daddy G.O., what do you think you are doing? He said, no, I have to do association and assimilation. I'm not talking, no, I'm just wakare. You are deceiving us, right? You people divide Nigeria, let the slaves go. Break down this prison called Nigeria, let us go. The battle line have been drawn. How long are you going to think you will fool us like this? How long? Christians now, look at that small boy now, that reverend father, or what is it? Small boy. 3 of them were arrested by Fulani headsmen, Boko Haram, Yati Allah. The ones who are from Hausa Fulani, they left them unharmed. But the one that is Igbo, they killed him. And they will soon call for fasting. Oh, Muslims are Christian and fasting for Christian they kill. Who do you think we are, idiot like all of you? And anybody who is claiming not to know that the battle line is drawn, may the Lord be with you. And you have seen it on video, how the chairman of Khan was beheaded like a chicken. Did I say chicken? Chicken have honor. You don't kill chicken that way. Your Christmas chicken, you don't kill it that way. You kill it with respect. And then somebody go to Christian Association are marching to UN. Don't you know UN is Islamic organization? Don't you know UN is Islamic organization? Have you seen United Nations fight for any Christian? They are like Britain that gave you Bible and they are hopelessly becoming Muslim. They are marching to UN. They fight Nigeria and save the life of the indigenous people in Nigeria. Christians are marching to EU. A time will come, you will hide your Bible. Is it not inside Nigeria? We have been telling you. People say, oh, they are fighting Christianity. They are fighting. We are not fighting anybody. If we don't talk to Muslims, it's because their fate is sealed already. They are cursed already. Muslims in Saudi Arabia are fighting themselves. Muslims in Middle East are fighting themselves. Muslims in Israel are fighting with Israel. Muslims in America are fighting with America. Muslims in China are fighting with China. Muslims in India are fighting with India. Muslims in Agbo is fighting with Agbo. Anywhere you see them, they must fight upon themselves. Their sword shall be against every man, and every man's sword shall be against them. They are not concerned of us. We cure their madness when they come here. That's why are we going to talk about them when their fate have been decided already? But for you, Christian, Daddy G.O., he's telling, oh, we are going to build 10,000 branches of church. You think you are deceiving us? I am Reverend George Onyibe, and I remain one. But nobody deceives us because we know what God said. We know what God said. Nobody is a good Biafra. It's not a very good Biafra. I said that you are a Biafra, you are not a Biafra. He said that you are in Nigeria or you are not in. All of you, stop all this dirty romance. In the morning, you are Nigeria. In the evening, you are a Biafra. In the afternoon, you are a foreigner. You are deceiving us, right? You don't know the battle line is drawn. You don't know. And now they are protesting. When Fulani are done with all of you, you will look for IPOB. That time you want to join IPOB, we will tell you there is no chance again. It is pathetic. The easiest people to cripple in Nigeria is the Christian. Because the Christians in Nigeria don't want to learn. They are speaking in tongue. They don't want to learn. All this your church will stop. Fulani headsmen are everywhere already. Miati Allah, Boko Haram, Lamido Saniso, all of them are everywhere already. Well, what did they need to do? They blow 2 churches down. The moment they blow 2 churches down, all of you will stop going to church. We know how you behave. Fulani know already. If you like, protest. If you like, deceive us. Fulani know. They are entering everywhere. One day, yeah, oh, they blow one redeem. Oh, they blow one mountain of fire. Oh, they blow one deeper life. Church Abasha. When you become safer in your house, will you go to church? Now that you are supposed to stand up and divide Nigeria, so that Fulani herdsmen can have their Islamic state and enjoy their Sharia law. You people are still keeping Nigeria one because of oil. Don't worry, you will see oil and you will run. Don't let them deceive you. The battle line has been drawn. Men and women have vowed, as far as you are Igbo man in Nigeria, you will die anyhow. You will die anyhow. But will you agree to die anyhow? Any group or organization, irrespective of the name they answer, if they don't come out and speak against Nigeria, they are all fake. I have seen people. If I mention their name now, all of you will be surprised. They are online. They are the one who tell you how they kill Boko Haram, how they do this, but they are fake. Many people who are pretending to be talking about Biafra on social media, if I give you evidence that they are working for Nigerian government, you'll be shocked. But I won't say anything. I'm just watching them. Those who know that they know what they know. There is one now on social media. He's very fast to tell you, oh, Boko Haram attack here. Oh, Nigeria must fall down. Oh, but he's the one fighting IPOB where he is staying. This is how some people came out. They say they are BMS, MSMS. I know a lot of idiots who are supposedly confirmed principal officers of IPOB. We are even attacking me. You think we say what we don't know? How can you talk to BMS, MS, SMS? Where are they now? Today I see some of you. You are even sending the video of all this idiot to me. Oh, look at this man. He's formidable. Oh, they are formidable. He cannot share them. They are all of you are idiots if you don't know. Anybody not coming from IPOB platform, IPOB, stop sharing their video. They think you are stupid and gullible, and they are using you. All these people, wherever they stay, they are killing IPOB people, selling all of us out. And they come out and pretend. Do you know what IPOB represent? Do you know what IPOB represent? Go and watch all of them. They don't mention Biafra. They don't mention Nnamdi Kanu. Our crime is that we constantly talk Biafra. Our crime is that we mention the name of the savior of Biafra. And I can assure you, anybody broadcasting about Biafra who is not mentioning Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB, these are criminals and they are thieves and they are not with us and they will lead many of you astray. Our sin is, how can you measure Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? How can you measure Biafra? That is our sin. We are not the only people talking about Biafra restoration, but others receive escort. Do you know that Owazurike can parade with his Biafra army? Do you know, but even while he's parading with his Biafra army, with his Biafra plate, driver's license and plate number, with his Biafra university certificate degree, the Nigerian police is still gathering him? Who is deceiving who here? But he that is often rebuked without correction, his destruction will come without remedy. People don't understand. If you are a member of IPOB, you are a genuine Biafra at this moment, you don't know the battle line is drawn to take your side. I'm sorry to say, your destruction will come without remedy. It's hard to say, but we have to say it. A lot of people are there. They have lost hope, praising idiots. Any idiot that is talking about Biafra, you don't mention Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you don't mention Biafra, you are fake. Choose your side now. Because DSS is waiting for your phone call. The moment you say yes, what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is saying is good, and then the next thing, all those reward janja with idiot in DSS will call you. We are just watching your video. What did you say? Can you repeat what you said again? And I say, no, it is diplomatic now. IPOB threatened me so that they will not come and, I have to just mention Biafra. They say, I go and repeat the video. And then the next day you come and you start insulting IPOB. Do you not see Mbaka now that he say he will lead Biafra agitation? They think they are deceiving us. The battle line is drawn. We don't come here in the morning and say we are remedy one Nigeria. IPOB is not even, we are not here for a structure. Nobody died for a structure. Not here, why on this platform? The battle line is drawn. The earlier we know, the better. All of them are Boko Haram. All of them are Fulani headsmen. All of them are Miati Allah. All of them are Nigerian Security Agency. All of them are killer. Anybody who is speaking to protect one Nigeria, they are wicked, they are evil, whether they are in Nigeria or they are outside Nigeria, they are evil. Who kills her citizen? Nigeria. Who raped her citizen? Nigeria. Who is trying to conquer her citizen? Nigeria. Who steal Nigeria money to keep in abroad? Nigeria. Who destroy Nigerian school and go send their children to school abroad? Nigeria. Who destroy the health sector in Nigeria and go to abroad for treatment? Nigeria. Who deliberately close down seaport in Nigeria and open seaport abroad? Nigeria. How evil they are. Nigerian army are the only one who killed their people because of 20 naira. Did you not hear what SARS in my one police station did? Tortured a brother to death because of 450,000 naira. And as we are talking, they are still looking for how to cover that matter. Nigeria. Who kill Christians unnecessarily? Nigeria. Who kill freedom fighter? Nigeria. Who kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mother and father? Nigeria. Who shot Jack down, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dog down? Nigeria. Who is denying us of justice? Nigeria. Who is looking for IPOB to kill? Nigeria. Who killed us in a camp? Nigeria. Who poured acid on dead body of the ones they killed? Nigeria. Who is stealing dead body of IPOB? Nigeria. Who is sponsoring Boko Haram? Nigeria. Where are the 419 pastors coming from? Nigeria. Where are the terrorists Boko Haram religiously are coming from? Nigeria. Where are all the idiots all over the world coming from? Nigeria. What about the Yahoo? Nigeria. And who is the person promoting Nigeria? Who formed Nigeria? Criminal. Who is sustaining Nigeria? Armed robbers. Only good, genuine country will run from Nigeria. As I'm talking to you now, China and Japan now, they are coming to Nigeria. Hausa Fulani are using Biafra land property to borrow money from China and Japan. And they are pretending they don't know. Who want to destroy us and take over our land? Nigeria. Who use bribe to spoil the head of all the politicians in Nigeria? Who made Nyangodo to become zombie? Nigeria. Who turned Ijo Igbokwe to Yoruba man? Nigeria. Who made all the governors of Southeast to become idiot? Nigeria. Who made all the governors in South to become dumb? Nigeria. Who made Nigerian students to graduate from university and prefer to die in Mediterranean Sea or desert? Nigeria. And then somebody is coming out and say, we have to rescue Nigeria. For how many years? For how many years? We must all stop deceiving ourselves. Because we all know the truth about Nigeria. We all know the truth about Nigeria. We all know the truth that Nigeria is a zoo. We all know the truth that Nigeria is a den of thieves. We all know the truth that Nigeria is British company. We all know the truth that Nigeria is a terrorist state. We all know the truth that Nigeria is only for criminal-minded individuals. Is it not amazing that in so many years Abacha died, Abacha is still sending us a lot? See how many years Abacha died, he's still sending us a lot. When they want to deceive you, smart and say, oh, Abacha send us a lot. Abacha is still sending you a lot in the Oshi. Abacha loot, Abacha loot, Abacha loot, Abacha loot. We are still receiving an alert from dead man. Why wouldn't a dead man rule Nigeria? You talk about criminal organization, individual, or oh my God. Association of Thieves, Nigeria. The only reason we are here is to fight against Nigeria and stop the promoters of one Nigeria. which is actually the benefit of a cross-section of individuals who have found themselves in a terrorist state like Nigeria. Stop deceiving yourself. Our son will remain conquered in Nigeria. This is the time for them to rise up. Biron, Nupe, Gwari, Adamawa, all the minorities in the north, save yourself from Fulani Janja weed. They are working for British government. They are working for Dutch, owners of share. Save yourself from them. Biafra will go. If you people continue to fight with Fulani in the name of you are not tenant, your destruction will come without remedy. Minority of North, TV people, wake up. Deliver yourself from Fulani. You are not Fulani, you know. Biron, don't let Gowon deceive you. Gowon is condemned to hell. There is nothing he can do. Save yourself from the curse Gowon brought upon you, or else Fulani herdsmen in the next 2 years will finish all of you. Adamawa people, look at Niger State. You people are Hausa, save yourself from Fulani oligarchy. Save yourself from Fulani oligarchy. Janja weed, Fulani cannot develop anywhere. Look at how they have turned all of you to Bambiala. Minority in the north, wake up. Gwari people, take over Abuja. Protest now while you have the time. They are chasing you into forest. Gwari people, Fulani are mocking you that you carry load with your back. Save your life. They are taking over Abuja. Erofai own Abuja. Kwankwaso own Abuja. Even Jubri from Sudan own Abuja. Abuja belong to Gwari people. Gwari, wake up and fight against Fulani. Minority of the north, fight against Fulani and save yourself. Biafra will go. If you don't do the needful now, when Biafra go, they will poison all of you overnight and you are dead. TV, wake up, oh. Adamawa, wake up, oh. Biron, wake up, oh. Don't let them deceive you. The battle line is drawn. Middle belt, wake up. Don't let your 419 politician deceive you. When they kill you, they tell you to go and fast and pray. Yoruba minority, wake up, oh. People don't know Yoruba have minority. Yoruba Muslim are not in support of Omotekun. Forget all these things they are saying. Tinubu is not in support of Omotekun. He's a Muslim. Yoruba minority, all of you, wake up and save yourself from one Nigeria. Go and listen to Adamu Farouk and what they say. Save yourself from one Nigeria, because Biafra will surely go and they will come for all of you. Niger Delta, wake up, oh, and save yourself. The reason you are still talking today is because of the Igbo man. When they get rid of the Igbo man, all of you are dead. They can be yapping there. Wake up, don't deceive yourself. The battle line have been drawn. When you come and tell me you are in Niger Delta, go to your community and tell me the population of your community. It will shock you that the number of your village is what Fulani are killing in the north overnight, and Nigerian news media will not talk about it. So when they kill the whole Guni, nobody will talk about it. When they wipe away the home Biama, nobody will talk about it. After all, when they demolish Odi, did anybody talk about it? Niger Delta, wake up on the about. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. The reason they are not coming like gorilla or chimpanzee into Biafra land is because the population of the Igbo Biafran is quite intimidating. The battle line is drawn. The battle line is drawn. Biafra must come. Biafra must be restored. Biafra must be delivered. Everybody who claims that one Nigeria is evil, you want to remain in one Nigeria, you are evil. We must stop deceiving ourselves and make sure we put this one Nigeria to an end. Divide Nigeria now. Stop this evil enclave. Save the next generation of your people. Save the next generation of enslaved people. The battle line is drawn already. More vultures are going to descend on Nigeria after Brett exit. They are going to renegotiate our fate, our stand, our life. Minority of the North, wake up. Fulani are here to do the devil's job. Wake up. Yoruba, wake up. Go and protest against one Nigeria. Because this is the only hope. And this is all you must know. There is no bad Biafra. He said that you are a Biafra, you are not a Biafra. There is no bad Nigeria. He said that you are in Nigeria or you are not in Nigeria. Stop deceiving yourself.
Mommy, don't cry. Daddy, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Onyibe Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Onyibe Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Freedom is here, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Onyibe Biafra, yeah. Freedom, freedom is here. Is hey. Yeah, 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 yeah. La, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. You walk it on Hey, Papa God, I want to thank you for this beautiful thing what you did do for us. Finally, Biafra is here. So make you never give up. I know, yes, they killed us many years back. I know, yes, they try to pull us down, but this kind of walk this way. Thank you for all the good things. Now you don't make us better. Now everything done better. Now thank you for the good things. See everything done better. We're living fine. It makes me cry when I see my brothers being killed. Nigerian soldiers keep on killing us because we said for freedom. Yeah, take my life, but you can never take away that joy. Freedom is ours. We got what it takes to live. Hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra. Hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Onyibe Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Freedom is here. Hello Biafra.
Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. You are a Biafran anywhere in the world. This is the time for you to join IPOB. We have to stop this evil. We have to stop this evil. The mission is simple. Stop Nigeria or Nigeria stop you. For whose interest does Nigeria even exist for? Whose interest? Because the last time I checked, only Fulani are born to rule. Killing Yoruba and Hausa, killing Biron people, Gwari people, killing everybody. They are the only one born to rule. Because there are external influence equipping them to do so. If you do not revolt, if you do not reject Nigeria, if you don't come out and condemn Nigeria in its totality, get ready, there will be more bloodshed. Willingly, mistakenly, or otherwise, there will be, because the atrocity of Nigeria cannot be covered. You send us your phone number, your name and your location to our WhatsApp line, and join the nearest IPOB. A miracle is about to happen. Be part of that miracle. A miracle is about to happen. Nigeria must be destroyed. That is why we are here. We didn't say Yoruba must be destroyed, Fulani must be destroyed, no, Nigeria and her supporters must be destroyed. And those in this slave, in this prison called Nigeria, must be set free. And we must take advantage of what IPOB has done, the platform they have set, and stop one Nigeria. Of course, send us your name, your phone number, location to our WhatsApp line. And our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line again is 081-221-52971, and the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614 is the female number. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, good evening, Mazi.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Mazi. Good evening from Lagos.
Go ahead, my brother.
You see that your brother that always call from Lagos. I've been listening to your program since this evening. It's quite unfortunate. In fact, when I know who don't know, Mazi, who don't know, and as you said it, that is fine now. He said there's no fake Biafra. If you are not, you are not. There's nothing like a fake, except those who don't understand what is happening. Mazi, some of us, I bet every Igbo man understand what is happening. I believe. Hello, Mazi.
Yes, go ahead. You are coming
Hello,
out loud
Mazi.
and clear. Go ahead. The world is listening.
Are you there?
Loud and clear. Go ahead. You are on.
Hello?
You are on loud and clear. The whole world is listening. Go ahead. Of course, maybe you are listening to another device, but you were coming out loud and clear, and the whole world is listening. And then I think maybe it's another new challenge, but then we must continue. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp.
Good evening, Mazi.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, Biafra, all over the world. Good evening, lovers of freedom. My name is Hajizogu Chukwemeka Wankwo. I am the deputy coordinator of IPOB Umeche Zone 2 under the coordinatorship of Mazi Chukwudinjimogu, aka Madokanaya. Mazi Onyibe, thank you so much for your enlightenment. Thank you so much for your wisdom. Thank you so much for your constant education. You are educating Biafrans all over the world, Nigeria most importantly, on the need to destroy Nigeria. Before I proceed this very evening, today in our meeting ground, we had a topic which was simple. Don't talk about salvation in the cage. What do we mean by don't talk about salvation in the cage? Too many people in Nigeria think they are talking of one Nigeria. They want to talk to salvation. They want to talk Christians, most important. They want to talk on how to get to heaven while they are still in cage. You are talking of one Nigeria, yet you are being in cage. You do not have self-preservation. You don't have self-worth. The Naira you parade as a currency of Nigeria simply stated that never will they allow Igbo to rule again. I keep asking this question. As a Nigerian, what is the meaning of Naira? What is the meaning of Kobo? That very currency Nigeria, they portray, they parade themselves as a currency. What is the meaning of Naira and Kobo? No Nigerian PhD holder can come out and define the word Naira. No Nigerian PhD can come out, even Osibanjo, he can never define the full meaning of Kobo. I challenge them, it is a challenge, it's very nice. No Nigerian can tell me the full meaning of Naira and Kobo. For those of you who are listening this very evening,
but we know now, Naira simply means never allow Igbo rule again. Kobo is Kilo Juku before others. They can speak all the grammar. We know their plan.
Exactly the point. We did not form it. It is the deliberate act, and it was created in the year 1973, 3 years after the Biafra Civil War, to deliberately frustrate the Biafrans. But you see people like Nayawodu, instead of them to talk on how they can free themselves from the cage they are in, they are talking of redemption inside cage. How can they have the redemption when they have tied down, they are in cage? I saw today Kumuyi trying to, what is it called, at the GO of the Redeemed Christian Church of Satan, trying to lead some baboons and monkeys, so-called Nigeria, to UN to create peace. Are you asking UN to give you freedom when you have the platform to come out and ask for the destruction of Nigeria for Christians to have their peace?
No, they are
People who have been
us.
kidnapped, Christians who were kidnapped in Borno State, Christians who were kidnapped in Meduguri, we see the way the useless Khan deputy leader was beheaded by Fulani herdsmen in the name of Boko Haram. Christians could not come out and ask for the release of their beloved so-called members. Yet they are calling for, in fact, Judge Onyibe, I don't want to talk further, but I just want to make a point this very evening. The useless man in Redeem did not come out and protest today. What he did was prayer work. What he did was not protest, but prayer work.
Now today, Nyashi dey for back. Now today, Nyashi dey for back. Make them waka, make it say they are praying down, they are pulling down the wall of Jericho. It don't take away them put down wall of Jericho, make them don't deceive themselves again. Now today, Nyashi dey for back. If Nyashi like make it jump, he go remain for back. They should stop deceiving us and let everybody take their stand. Nobody is a Nigerian, that is the truth. Let us destroy this zoo and free the people.
We cannot overemphasize this very need. It is time for us to destroy Nigeria. Stop touching Nigeria in the name of religion. Stop touching Nigeria in the name of politics. Stop touching Nigeria in the name of calling for restructuring. We are not restructuring Nigeria, but we are calling for the total dissolution of Nigeria. Thank you, Master Onyibe, this very evening. I remain Zalem Chuku Batista. Thank you.
Of course, my brother, thank you very much. We are not in a hurry. We are not going anywhere. But the people who have found themselves in this cage, in this zoo called Nigeria, we must help ourselves. No need to disturb ourselves. You can come out as a 100 days prayer. Fulani herdsmen are cutting your head and you are doing fasting and praying. Who did this to you people? Who did this? Call on WhatsApp. Are you there? Good evening from here. Go ahead, please, and I will advise you take your phone closer to your mouth. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead, please.
I'm calling from Canada. I want to contribute about the regime church protest. The reason why the man protest because of the travel ban Trump due to Nigeria. Not because the travel ban has affected business called church. That's all we are coming out to condemn the killing. When they are killing IPOB and Biafra, protest. When they are coming everywhere, none of them come out to protest because of the American government has banned them. That's why all of them have come out to do so. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Our people must not let anybody deceive them. He said that you are a Biafra, you are not a Biafra. There is no, I'm a Nigerian, but my daddy told me I'm a Biafra. It's a lie. Oh, I'm a Nigerian, but I told you it's a Dudua. Call on the WhatsApp, your name.
Good evening,
Good evening. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mazi Onyibe. I am Ejike Biafra. Hello, Mazi Onyibe. I am Ejike Biafra, and what I'm trying to tell all the Biafrans all over the world, they should remain resolute. I want to thank God that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out. God brought him out for what he came out today, and we are strongly behind him. And I want to speak with Hausa because I was born and brought up in the north. I want to use this opportunity to talk to most people in the north with Hausa so that they will hear. Can I go on, please?
Go ahead.
Hello. Okay. So abunde nake son gaya ma duka Hausawa da suna kwayana da suke.
Tell Hausa to deliver themselves from Fulani. Can you hear me? Tell Hausa to deliver themselves from Fulani. Tell Hausa they should deliver themselves from Fulani. Fulanis are virus.
Abun da zai taimake ku IPOB ne, abun da zai taimake ku gaskiyan da Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na gaya muku. To in kun ci gaba kun ce bara ku ji gaskiyan da Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na gaya muku wato ku sani ku riga kun shiga a katon wahala da Hausawa saboda in ba IPOB ba in ba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ba to wallahi za su ci kutuma buru ban kwa da kwa. Kun ga suna so su Islamizing din garin nan ko to Allah ya cire muna Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ya taimake mu a garin nan in da ba shi ba to da an riga ci kutuman buru ban kwa. Abinda kake gaya kowa da Allah kwa da kwa su hada hannu a gani wai Biafra ya zo, in Biafra ya zo kowa da kowa zai ji daɗi. To shi kenan abin da nake so ce muku inda za ku kuma hannu Biafra ya zo Allah zai taimake su. Amin. Thank you, my able leader. I use this opportunity to tell them that without IPOB, without Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, they will not achieve their goals. So it is better for them to join IPOB and join Mazin Nnamdi Kanu so that we will achieve our goals. So many of our brothers and sisters are graduates. My sister came out from Oko and it's paining me so much. But I want to say something, but I would like it to be in private, please. It's very, very important, please. Let me cut it short here. So that in
Thank
private,
you very much.
please. Thank you very much.
We must continue. Our people must understand. The more we continue deceiving ourselves. So, I'm Odudua, we are looking for better Nigeria. You are a 419. Oh, Amarewa, we are looking for better Nigeria. You are very, very hopeless, I must tell you. Because Fulani just came, dominated the minority in the north, and then they are telling you they are born to rule. Reduce all of you to Bambiala, which is not acceptable. And then they come to Biafra land, butcher us into pieces. Oh, this is Niger Delta, River Niger, upland, the river line, bottom line. Who the heck is all these people? Nobody is in Nigeria. The earlier we accept that fact, the better for all of us. Are you there, Kola Waza?
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. This is Uche Emmanuel calling from Italy. This is my first time of calling the Radio Biafra. Thank you very much. I listen to the program almost every day. It gladdens my heart each time I listen to this program. I must say you guys are trying. Thank you for the effort. Thank you for teaching us. I learned a lot from this program. You know, I must say that I'm very angry with our leaders, the so-called elite, and also the pastors in that country called Nigeria, that zoo country called Nigeria, that refuse to say the truth. They refuse to say the truth, and they know the truth. They refuse to say the truth. I must say that the God that will punish them, they are pretending that they are serving God, of which they know in their innermost heart that they are not serving the real, true living God. For deceiving their congregations, I believe God will punish them. I don't have much to say. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to contribute in this program. Thank you. Thank you.
We keep on telling them the truth. Our mission is just to destroy Nigeria. Nothing else. Nobody is in Nigeria. Nigeria is just a code to rob people. Call on the line. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there, please.
Good evening.
I'm supposed from March.
Go ahead.
From Martin, in a good state.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, you know, there's no Biafra and the good news is it's not working that place.
Your complaints,
your
complaints are noted. Your complaints are noted, and wonderful Biafrans across the globe are listening, and something will surely be done.
So you serious? Oji River and Dachi, not working that place. If I travel to village.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Hello.
Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, sir. I'm calling from Yanuzegre. Am I speaking to George Onyibe?
Of course, you are on Radio Biafra and you are live on air.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Of course, your over happiness has cut off the zoo epileptic network that they don't have. But I still leave you there and see if they can allow you to come on air. Yes, a caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Of course, that is zoo epileptic network. They have nothing to offer. When we tell you Nigeria is a vo, people don't understand. Caller on the line, are you there? Monitoring spirit, go ahead, please.
ọnwụ gị desara Biafra ndụ taa isi na eziokwu ga-adịrịrị eziokwu ụwa ndụ eziokwu a ga-ewetara gị site n'ebi ebiri n'obi ya agbụrụ gị ga-adịgide n'ala Biafra akara aka gị enwedaghị ga-akapụ gị ya oke mmụọ mgbe oge ya holy Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior, holy Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior. Our four people are Trump, my beloved father, I love you so much. Let us see our responsibility. Whom much is given, much is expected. You are defending only the responsibility of America. Your companies here are drilling oil from our land, drilling from our fields. Is this good? No! We must go home. Therefore, before I proceed, a little time, please. I put my hand upon me. To go to Canada. Into the here. I'm going to have China. All the men to the food and Abala. Me and I demand for it out to say where. I want to say that I'm going to number there by some supper. Who said that? You shall what? Always be what? Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, Oyo, Britain, America, it will never stop. The only paracetamol you have to cure this headache is leave Biafra. You don't know what to tell it. Your move has been placed before you go to Kadiama, which is true. If it is not true, I not see tomorrow. Today, we're going to hold it. Let it be the last warning to every human being on this planet Earth. Our leaders don't want bloodshed. No matter how you gather, there is nothing you can do about it. Biafra is the children of the Most High people to gather. And we are going home. Malachi chapter 2, 1 to end. Malachi chapter 3, 1 to end. Malachi chapter 4, very important, 1 to 5. Our leader has taken the covenant from the Kadiama. He is bringing us back home. That is why I am here to address every Biafra in this planet. Every Biafra. I'm addressing their stupidity now. If you say you are not a Biafra, from today till 4 days, just keep yourself up. America, keep yourself up. Britain, keep yourself up. Isaiah chapter 47. Yeah, 40 years old to go. Look for wait a second. All the money that I have Biafra get the fire. Only turning to trouble on her for but I no problem. If I have a kind of I'm not your help. Again, I'm not we are not here to talk to tell you just. Come. Mother phone for leader Biafra. If I'm there for you, when I'm more I don't want to die. That is why I'm telling you people this. You don't know what is about to come. That's the end. But we can stop it. Let's kill an name. Britain has happened them. Make them to multiply. And they are the ones killing Hausa. They are the ones killing Yoruba. They are the ones killing Biafra. They want to take who see the Alutobuka and like a cook water. My God, Onyibe.
Thank you very much.
Why?
Thank you very much.
It's the last option they give to us to restore Biafra by violence. Then the can also have every living thing in the sea, both the animal will be destroyed. No, he said,
thank you very
then
much.
Their promise to them is that he will mark which the Biafra. Don't look at it. You are very lucky that we shortened our husband, our leader at that time. You don't know. It is the handwork of people together, not by anybody's power. He has destined it. Now there is something expected from you. That's in another group. I took a death and the preacher and he's supposed to tell everybody you was so good. No one will pass any human being. Let's talk to you, let's talk to you. They show them come for you. Let us talk to you. Every Biafra. Whether you talk about you know. Because anything you know, I like that to talk about. Why not black up at you? What I made them you won't tell me brave. But that time you can't lie now. I don't know about guys. How quite just not beside issue.
Everybody must hear Biafra. Minority in the north must get this truth. They are even the one I'm talking to. But anybody playing politics in the name of one Nigeria, it shall not be well with them. It doesn't matter who they are. Today, when Fulani want to commit crime, they will speak Hausa. Late Buhari used to speak Fufude. He don't speak Hausa. And Hausa allowing them to fool them. All this why we say Hausa do this, Hausa do that, Hausa do this, Hausa. But Hausa have been reduced to common Bambi Allah. And they're still thinking one Nigeria. Look at what Fulani have turned them to. Few Fulani take over the land of Biron people, take over the land of Gwari people, take over the land of Hausa people, take over the land of TV people. Fulani, foreigners. And I tell you, minority in the north, your only hope is IPOB. The earlier you destroy this one Nigeria and free your people, the better for you. Don't you see that the GO protesting without talking, putting on Nigerian flag to protest? They think we are stupid. Call on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, we are hearing you, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
We are hearing you, sir.
Yes,
Biafra.
Are you going to go ahead or you are hearing me?
Biafra. Yeah, yes, sir. So I want to appreciate you for what you are doing this night. I'm calling from Aba, Abia State. Sir, in fact, what you are talking about this night is very, very good and interesting. Because just like I read one headline today that Biafra is Nigerian soldiers are no more. So I think what they are planning this time around will not work for them. We must crush them. And we must get
all those Fulani, Janja, Widibo, smoker in Afali Beku. It is their portion to be parabolating around the world. That is their cause. When I see Fulani parabolating anywhere in Nigeria, I only pity them because they are carrying out their cause. If Fulani want to be blessed by Chukwu Kikabiama, they should go back home and stay. It is their cause to waka. That they are the people that made Fela to sing that song. I pity them. Waka. That is their cause. When you see them, we take A47, then they waka inside bush, then they waka inside barrack, then they waka inside motor park, then they waka for Biafra land, then they waka for Yoruba land. That is their cause. They think they are killing people. That is their cause. Let them begin to waka everywhere until they will not see where to put their foot again. You think it concerns me? When I hear the Anafaru Beku is their cause, I won't apologize. I didn't make it that way. It is their cause to waka. If anybody think they will stop wakaring, you are lying. Fulani wakaring will not stop. They will continue waka. Nigeria will destroy. They will still be wakaring in the area. If they don't have anywhere to waka, they begin to chenama. That is their cause. Look at them now. They have killed the king of Afari Beku and the queen. Now they are still wakaring everywhere. Our leader is not there. What are they looking for? That is their cause. They can't help it. Go ahead, please.
That is that. I want to ask you something. I've been trying to locate one of the IPOB branches.
Send me your name, your phone number. Send me your name, your phone number, and location on this WhatsApp, and I will link you up to the closest family. Call on the line your name and where are you calling from. Where you see Fulani moving up and down, gallivanting anywhere in Biafra land in Nigeria, don't mind them. It is their cause, not their fault. They can't help it. Call on the line. Go ahead, please. Good evening from here.
From Omaya.
Go ahead.
Yesterday, I saw these fraud pastors. I mean, yes, Nigerian can in Facebook. They are demonstrating. I'm just laughing at them because even Fulani, even Fulani are laughing at them, mocking at them when they see them demonstrating that thing. Fulani, they are laughing at them. That they don't know what that is. Even they are still targeting the high rank pastors to kill them, and it can be that Nigerian.
They all have a choice. The battle line has been drawn. He said that you are shouting for freedom or you are shouting for Fulani herdsmen to save you. The battle line is drawn. There is no two ways about that. He said that you are saying, let Biafra go, divide Nigeria, or you are protesting to United Nations. Don't you know jihadists own United Nations without apology? Have you seen United Nations fight for any Christian nation? Have you seen them? Who the heck is deceiving who here? And some people want us to worry about Fulani gallivanting everywhere. It is their cause. If Fulani have sense, by now they are supposed to go inside Barak, somewhere in Sokoto, and look for how to hide this. But the cause will not let them stay. They won't sleep. They are in Abia state now because they want to bury the people they kill. But we don't have their time. It is the anointing to waka. The Bible said that when Cain killed Abel, God said to him, you shall be a vagabond upon the earth. They are vagabond. We will not apologize. Let them leave it out. Go ahead, my dear.
So what I'm saying, as they're just demonstrating that in the name of, and they're showing the pattern that this is them. These are Fulani, they are somewhere, targeting another hierarchy to kill next. And it can be that president, Nigerian can president, the next person. Because we know that thing they're doing is just business. They're taking the life of a lot of people.
Of course. Very soon, Scottish land, Britain, Europe will give them money to fight Boko Haram. But they are Boko Haram.
To do.
Then your Daddy GO is coming to protest without talking.
Yes.
Who is deceiving who with Nigerian flag in the area?
Back now, we don't say anything. And
why will he say? He say PC prophet. Why will he say?
He not prophesize anything against this.
He prophesied only for OPC.
So now, even now, see what them might is doing in Imo State. We also feel 1 month is this land for Ruga, Owerenta. That even those people demonstrated last week, see the contractor that wanted to build this into Fulani. He didn't see that one to prophesy. So these people, I don't know, even 100 and my governors, okay, as he was traveling, why can't he take a governor from North? Okay, Betty governor. He decided to take along because he know that after going.
It's unfortunate Zoo Epileptic Network, but no matter what they do, there is no hiding place for them. Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Good evening from here.
Good evening, sir.
Go ahead.
Good evening, sir. My name is Gloria Ifomambebo. I'm calling from Canada, especially Toronto. Allow me to use my dialect, please.
Go ahead, please. It's the language of heaven.
Ana m ekene n'ihe ọma ị na-emela anyị. Na-ekene na-asị Chineke na nke n'igwe ya gọzi gị nye gị ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike. Na-ekenekwe Maazị Nnamdi Kalu onye isi anyị. Ka Chineke nna na-enye ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike na ọpụpụ ya na mbati ya. Na-ekpuchigide ewite ọbara nke n'igwe. N'ime ọpụpụ ya na mbati ya ka ọ na-apụ na-abata na arụ udo. Ọ ihe nsị ka nkene unu. Daalụ unu. Biafra, all over the world. Thank you.
We are not going anywhere. Our people must understand that there is no two ways about it. That's you do. I'm a Biafran, but I'm in Nigeria. You are not. He said that you are in Nigeria. You are Biafra. Caller on the line. Can you hear me? Caller on the line. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there? Call on WhatsApp. Of course, that is your Epileptic Network.
Okay. Onyibe.
If you are there, go ahead, please.
Yeah, God bless you, my brother. Good morning, Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning, good evening. Depending on your time zone, this is your humble brother, Mazi Ekruge, calling from Iguacha province. Mazi Onyibe, I just want to, despite eating the bread of life, I want to use this opportunity also to confirm, to reaffirm what you are saying. Heaven is talking through you because we are at the definite moment. Everybody will define where he belongs to, because all this while we don't know. We are just, hey, Nigeria is bad. We don't know who are the Nigerians. So
that is what they don't want us to know.
It's very pertinent.
In the morning, some of them are Nigeria. Some of them are Nigeria. They are deceiving us. Who be this Nigeria? Who are these idiots?
Nigeria.
Some of them are even worried. Oh, Fulani is everywhere. Fulani is everywhere, and you don't know their cause.
So everybody, yes, we don't know. So this thing, the leadership of IPU, this topic, heaven is talking to you. If we have not been, so that we know who we are fighting. Who are we now? Let us assume we want to go out now. We want to destroy Nigeria, because the Nigeria we are talking about is the evil people that made up the enclave. When they are destroyed, Nigeria is gone. So when it is, who are we? So let everybody define him or herself so that we know where we are going to. So this is a different moment. If anybody is not talking, if anybody is talking,
of course, that is your Epileptic Network, but we are not in a hurry. We can say, Mama, no go sleep, no go sleep. We must understand the battle line is drawn. I see some people, they say, okay, we're good, yeah, this one, we're nothing. You are either in Nigeria, or you are Biafra, or you are Arewa, or you are Duduwa.
Hello.
Agongwani, good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, my beloved brother, Onyibe. Good evening, God bless you. I am happy for tonight's topic. Who is our enemy? It is only a fool that does not understand or know his enemy. Every sensible human being and wise human being knows who is a friend or an enemy. Our enemy are just within us. Our governors, they are our enemies. People that do not care about the feeling of the people that are taken care of. All they want is their stomach, how to be rich. So they are gathering money every year. They don't even care about us. They are our enemies. We have our enemies, our elders. Elders with gray hair, with fools, but they're fools in the spirit. Fools in their heart. They are our enemies. I used to hear in the time past, old men, they will call you, they will give you instruction, they will direct you. But these gray-headed men in our midst, they are fools. Gray head is no longer I don't know what to say. Because I believe in the shower when they marry. Obanya and the shower when they marry. They are fools. They are our enemies. I will not even call Britain because if we are together, if we reason together, if we organize within ourselves, Britain has nothing to do with us. We can fight this battle and win it. So our enemies are the people, our loved ones, our brothers, our sisters, who turn their back on us. They are our enemies. But God, knows how to handle a fool. And you handle them as a fool. All I am saying this night is that we keep on trusting this Jehovah, who is able to do all things. I know him because when he starts a battle, he cannot lose a battle. And when he sends you on a mission, he will back you up. He will back you up because he has all he can in order to win any battle he started. So as our leader likely said that he's not there because he wants to be there. He just start this very mission because he wants to start the mission. So Chukwuka Abiyama mandated him. I believed it. I have every conviction that Chukwuka Abiyama has sent our leader, Mazen Nandekalo, to deliver Biafra from the hands of the Jew, from this corrupt nation, contaminated nation that is contaminating everybody. Even if it's a righteous man and enter Nigeria, you become contaminated because they have a contaminated spirit. So I am trusting Jehovah that he will bring it to pass, his word. He said it is better for heaven and earth to pass away than for a dot to pass out of his word. All I am saying this night, may we continue in this fight. May we continue. We will not lose focus. No surrender, no retreat until Biafra is actualized. My name is Wada Nkechira Isaac Okafo. From Abba, I wish you long life and success. Keep on doing the good work you are doing, and God will bless you in Jesus' name.
You see. Of course, God is our weakness. Our message has not changed. We want Nigeria obliterated from the face of the planet Earth. We want those who found themselves in the prison called Nigeria to stop deceiving themselves. Come out against the zoo called Nigeria once and for all and free the indigenous people of Biafra and other minority of the North, most especially Hausa, Biron, Gwari, TV, from the hands of the Fulani Janjaweed idiots, gallivanting and parabolating everywhere in the name of conquest. And deliver Yoruba from their Muslim brothers and hypocrites everywhere. Destroy Nigeria and free the people. Save the next generation. There is breath exit. Let there be Biafra exit and let the people be free. Our message is as simple as that. Caller and WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, your name and where are you calling from?
All right, my name is Chimobi Gosfawa Ozama from the land of Biafra. Although I was in the dream this night, in the morning, let's just say in the morning, because it was around 5 o'clock. So in that dream, I just saw myself struggling and fighting. So it was it was God, not a man. It was God. He said, Biafra is already in our hands. That the saboteurs is our brothers. That we are all busy doing business. So I was like, He said we have already have the Biafra already, but our brothers are busy doing business. Even last week, I still have another dream. I was in my house and I just saw something that just passed through my house. So it was like Funanis. They were like cutting our people's head. So in that dream, I was like rushing to see what will happen. So all of a sudden, I was catching one of them, shouting, look at them, shouting and shouting. So our brother were also busy doing their business. So in that day, I was crying. I said, why now? Nobody was helping me. Although I prayed about it. Even the second dream, God said that we have already have the Biafra. It's in our hands. And I pray that we will have it in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much. We have stop praying, but we are working in Biafra already. Thank you very much. We must continue. It is as simple as ABCD. We're going to protest against one Nigeria, and you are putting on Nigerian flag. We have passed that stage, my brother. We have passed that stage. Everybody must know the truth, embrace the truth, and understand that the battle line is drawn. The world is watching us. Who thought they are not watching us? A terrorist state like Nigeria. And you think America will let terrorists enter their country? You think they stop at Baghdadi for nothing? When you have people worse than Baghdadi in Nigeria? A very terrorist state where you have pastors with private jets and being ruled by a Sudanese terrorist. A Yoruba pastor reading Christian Church Osibanjo in Aso Rock and allowing a Sudanese terrorist to preside over him everywhere, Boko Haram. Fulani terrorists everywhere. And you think America will keep quiet to that nonsense? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, I'm here. My rep, good morning from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. My name is Ezekwem. My name is Ezekwem Uchechi. I'm from Onyibe province, Biafra land. My rep, you know, whenever you are speaking, it's always be a different thing, but it's only left for those who will understand the area you are going to, what you are lamenting for, if they can wake up from their slumber. Who are the people who clean us? Is it not the same people, the Fulanese, or those that are still clamoring and supporting for one Nigeria? Biafrans, anybody that is still supporting for one Nigeria, are the main reason why we are into this mess we are into now. Now they are protesting and also camouflaging. Whom are they deceiving?
Protest without saying
but I know.
anything. I don't understand.
I watch.
You just wear Nigerian flag, come and register your one Nigerianese assignment. Who did these people think we are? If you reach Afali Beku now, the cause of Fulani is working. They are parabolating everywhere in Afali Beku. But people are worried. Oh, the Fulani are everywhere, but it is their cause. Biafrans, if you don't know that it is their cause, Fulani will be in Ebonyi State. Fulani will be in Hellfire. Their duty is to waka for you to understand. They are wakaring. That is their cause. If they don't see where to waka to conquer, they will chinama. It's their cause. I pity those who are helping them.
Who are they deceiving? They are not deceiving anyone. Yeah, my rep, actually, that brings my attention on what happened last week on 28th of Tuesday, last week on 28th of January, when Donald Trump, you know, made a speech, statement about Middle East peace talk. And after that, he said that the state of Jerusalem remain undivided. And then few days or few hours later, not days, few hours later, the prime minister of a Palestinian issue a statement and say that they are not, they reject the peace talk, that they are not represented and this and that. And also that one brought to me the attention what is happening in United Nations. Honestly speaking, United Nations is the League of Arab League.
United Nations. The only battle they have fought, the only people they have represented is Islam. Any Christian nation today who is dependent on United Nations should just go and become a suicide bomber. Because if I see all these small Fulani and brainwashed who allow themselves to become suicide bomber unnecessarily, I can see how frustrated they are. Why they have to put on iron pint before they bomb themselves. They should just go and bomb themselves openly. You have to say it.
No.
Check all the record of all the interest of people United Nations has ever represented. You will not be surprised what the European nations are doing with Islam. Building terrorists everywhere and thinking they are deceiving who?
Thinking that they are deceiving. Who are they deceiving? Whom are they really deceiving? Now, do you know 3 days ago, it was on Friday, then the Arab League, they now say they reject, they are not going to accept. This is the Arab League. We are not talking about the Palestinian again. They came together. They say that they are not going to accept the peace, even Middle East peace talk signed by President of America, Donald Trump, that they are not going to accept it. Then what I'm thinking, because what you're analyzing now about the activities of terrorists, about the activities of Islam in this world, now, till now, do you know the Christian body, even in Pope, in Italy or the Christian world in the whole world. They have no issue.
The small Biafran boy beheaded by Boko Haram, is he not a Catholic person? Is Mbaka not preaching with Hausa in his church? Is Mbaka Igbo man not a pastor of Fulani? All these people know what they are doing. That is why we say it is not for some people will come out and say, look at me, I am a confirmed Ijo man, I am a Biafran, I am a confirmed Igbo man, I am a Biafran like you, but I'm not IPOB, you are idiots. People don't understand. The only thing that is threatening Nigeria here is when you mention IPOB, you mention Nnamdi Kanu, or you mention Biafra. But of course, when you mention Biafra, the DSS will now call you and say that you mentioned Biafra. What are you actually saying? You say, no, I'm just a businessman. They leave you. Do you understand?
Oh my God.
So anybody tell you, hey, Biafra, 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 if they are not mentioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB, they are fake, counterfeit, original.
They are fake. Absolutely, they are fake. They are fake indeed.
We are here now. We know what makes them afraid. You know, the first time DSS arrested me that was known to people was not the first time they arrested me. They've arrested me 2 different times before the last one they had me, which is their first and going to be their last. I remember the first time we were, how many of us? I was there with one Akwa Ibom brother and one Cross River State brother. 3 of us were arrested by DSS. And so when we stopped there, they said, are you a Biafran? I told them, yes, I'm a Biafran, but that I'm a sympathizer. So when I say I'm a sympathizer, they said, okay, they just left me. Let it remain as a sympathizer. Then the other Cross River State brother said he's a Biafran also, that is a sympathizer. Then the other brother who is from Akwa Ibom said he's a Biafra and he's not a sympathizer, that is a member of IPOB. They left me and the other brother to go and hold that Akwa Ibom boy. He may be listening to me now. They arrested us in the morning around 8. They left me and that guy at about around maybe 12 o'clock. Before they released this guy, they released him 12 midnight. And the reason they released the guy was that one of his relatives is in the army. So I went to his house to tell the wife. The wife now linked us to the relative that is an army man, who now happens to call DSS, and they released the guy at night. So if he didn't have a brother who is influential in the Nigerian army, he would not have come back. And now what did we learn from there? What they are afraid of is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. So you can say Biafra, 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 and you claim sympathizer at the end of the day. But at the last time, I know that you either answer your father's name or you keep deceiving yourself. And when they see me, they say, you have been here before. I say, yes. I came here as a sympathizer. Now I came here as a member of IPOB. In fact, I'm the African rep. Because you have to answer your father's name. So anybody that tell you, hey, we are Biafran, but we are not with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these are agents. You must be with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you must be with IPOB.
Exactly.
That is what Nigeria is afraid of. Go ahead.
This is the only the group that Nigeria is afraid of, the only IPOB. And you are keep shouting all the time that let everybody go and join IPOB. Because there is a reason why you say we must speak under one umbrella. No division. I could remember a few months ago when they are blah 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 blah. Then you told them, or you said that some of them have not gone to Arochukwu. Where are they today? I'm not hearing that song again. I don't see them on social media. Blah 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 blah. Where are them? These are Iruanya groups or Mio group. These are men with no honor.
Thank you very much.
Continue to be your strength.
The point is that if we cannot be little instruction, and then there is a problem, I must tell you. Caller, WhatsApp, are you still there?
I'm here. Onyibe.
The rabbi. Go ahead.
It's the rabbi, though.
Yes, the one and only. Any other one is counterfeit. Go ahead, Mazi.
He said, I greet Biafrans all over the world, those that are awake those that are not sleeping, I greet you. Friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I salute you all over the world. Mazi Foreign, I salute you. Mazi Onyibe, before I continue, I want to say this. I'm Rabbi Shas, I'm calling from United Kingdom. I've been listening to you and I listened to the women, our indefatigable women, and they spoke. I learned a lot of things from them tonight. And I must commend Madam Josephine Arewa, right? Yes, if I didn't pronounce the name very well, let her forgive me, please.
Of course, you are forgiven.
Josephine Arewa, right?
Arewa. If you say
Arewa, yes,
Arewa, you are making me think she's a Yoruba woman. But you are forgiven. Go ahead, please.
So and Mrs. Ojuku, that woman is a fire. I love people like that, and all the other of our stars. If I don't mention your name, you know your name, and I appreciate what you guys did. I was listening. I became Onyibe again tonight, listening to you. I want to say something very clear. Okay, Foreign, if you ask me today, okay, Foreign, who is he? I will tell you that this guy is a natural freedom fighter, a born freedom fighter. I am not talking of somebody that I don't know. I know him. I've met him. We sat down together. We ate together. We talk together all the time. Okay, Foreign is my brother. If anything happens, let people not jump and think, nah, Andy, I go like I had issue with a kind of loggerhead with Mazi Onyibe. A lot of people are there. Nah, because I'm getting a message and that you see the one Biafra. Yeah, one day we are having things to sort out. As I was listening, I got panicked. I'm not into security. I'm into security. I got panicked because in your description, like you rightly said, they are not sleeping. They are patrolling in Afara Ibeku. Because anytime a Biafra man is having bread in his hand, to Arewa, to Fulani is a weapon. If we have Akara in our hand, it's a weapon. If we have coffin to go and bury somebody, they will say it's nuclear bomb. You see to this? These people are sick, man. That's why when our brother brought somebody, I didn't come because I don't know his number. He's my brother. What I did was to deter people from doing it, so that nobody should do such a thing again. In the idea, I can tell you, when you were talking about the enemies of Biafra, and they were talking, I sent you a message. I said, don't forget, Shell is our arch enemy. Shell from the Netherlands is our arch enemy. We are talking of Britain.
Course,
Britain,
when we talk about organization, all the oil companies in Biafra land are sponsoring cultism, terrorism, communal crisis. We know that one. Shell is the head of them all. There is no community in Biafra land where you have oil well that they do not have communal crisis. Ugoni killing is Shell. Anywhere in Biafra land, we know Shell for that.
Oh yes, they are the ones sponsoring all these killings or cultism, because their system is to divide you and rule you, divide you and suck whatever you have. The name apartheid is from their language. It's from Dutch. Apartheid is divide, separate. That is what it means. It is their language. I am blessed that I could be able to understand them. I speak their language fluently. I know what they're doing. I know their mentality, their mannerism. And sometimes they will come when they speak like a lamb, but they will bite you like serpent or scorpion. I can tell you, because the time that I spent there, I could be able to see how these people think, how they can be manipulative. And many of us don't know. We see them, they will give you, like Mazi Onyibe, you know, they will come and take raw material, cocoa, they will determine the price for you, but the raw material, when they are bringing chocolate and all the Cadbury, whatever product, they will triple it. And
see what they do in Biafra land. When they see oil in a particular land, they will go to the family and said, we are going to give you 20,000 naira. And let's do business with you. Then they will go back and organize the stubborn boys in that community and tell them, how can you be watching your elders to eat the 20,000 alone? Don't agree. We will give you 15,000 naira. Chase your elders away. Then they have made 5,000 naira profit for themselves. Then they buy gun and give to the youth. The youth now will chase their elders away. And then there will be crisis there. Why there is crisis, they won't pay the youth the 15,000. They won't pay the elders the 5,000. They will be stealing oil freely. That is what they do in Biafra land. The Nigerian army will come because it's the arrangement and say there is a militant, or they call them any name they wish. That is what Shell does.
You see, so this is the reason why during my stay there, I had issue with them, and I fought against them. But the pain, the destruction they did to us is still in my heart, and to my family directly. They did heavy destruction. That I will leave till when Biafra comes. I will present it to Biafran government. But what I'm trying to say tonight is this: don't forget, any oil company you see in that contraption called Nigeria is the arch enemy of Biafran people and Biafra at large. They don't want Biafra to come. If Biafra comes, that will checkmate them. That will stop them from doing what they're doing. Under Nigeria, because Nigeria, in that name Nigeria, is a company. So under that name Nigeria, they can do anything. They will sign off any agreement. Because remember, the oil is not from their place. It's not from Arewa. It's not from Oduduwa. I have nothing against them, but I have something against their principle. And they can sign anything and take whatever they want to take. So far, the Biafran people, it doesn't benefit them. All the oil companies, offices, and whatever, they are not in Biafran land. Refinery is not in Biafran land. Nothing is there. They will take refinery to Lagos. They will take it to even Babangida build refinery in
they are building refinery in Yoruba land and Hausa land, and they are building cattle ranch where the oil is in the Ara.
This is the reason why we must checkmate them. That is why if you see me react for any mistake, I have reason for reaction. I don't react for no reason. When I react, the pain of these people, imagine for more than 50 years, they have been sucking you, drying you, making you. If you want to go to, for those who ask anybody who is a Dutch passport holder in the 90s, late 90s or early 2000. If you ask them how did they, if you marry a Dutch person, how did you, if you're from Biafran land, there is something they will tell you to go and do. MVV is a kind of visa that you have to go back to the country of your origin, then they will invite you. You know how they're going to invite you? They will send a Dutch person from the embassy to come to your family to investigate if you are really from that family. If you are from another country, they won't do it. They will just give it to you. And they are sucking all you from your place. And they will come to you. There's a Calabar man who used to conduct that interview. When he comes, he will ask you to give him 50,000. Otherwise, he will write that you are not from that family, and that will mess your things up. A lot of people came with that complaint. Dutch government knows what I'm talking about. And they will make life miserable, hard for Biafrans. But the rest, even Togo, they will give Togo without even going to their place. They will give Benin Republic without minding anything. But once you come to do with Biafran land under that name Nigeria, they will do that thing to you. So now, Biafrans, if anybody comes to you and tell you one Nigeria, that person is a killer. If anybody come and tell you one Nigeria, that person is a killer, you have to run for your life. If you can kill that person before you run for your life, is a killer. I want to conclude this. United Nations, Mazi Onyibe, United Nations has never done good to any nation. If you expect the United Nations, for some of us thinking United Nations come and help, United Nations is your killer. Yes, United Nations is your killer. Remember, Taiwan was with United Nations before Red China. Now, when Red China began to expand, United Nations now, Red China applied to be a member of United Nations on the condition that United Nations will expel Taiwan, and United Nations expelled Taiwan from being a member of UN. So now China replaced Taiwan That is why you see the conflict over there, and that thing can escalate. That one is a time bomb that is going to explode anytime. Mazi Onyibe, let me end up from here. But Mazi, okay, foreign, you are a brother, you are a formidable freedom fighter. What happened is just to make other people be aware that there are things we don't. I am, whichever way I may have said it, you know me, I love you so much. You are my brother. What the hell, man? Cool down. One day, you gotta go. But Biafra, and I am a mistake this time. I get what you and they. Thank you very much. Shalom from here.
Shalom. And this is where we draw the curtain for this night segment. Make no mistake about that. The battle line is drawn. He said that you are there supporting one Nigeria, or you are there destroying one Nigeria. Forget about the shenanigan you are putting on according to Mazemefo. Our statement is not true. We need Nigerians to be obliterated from the face of this planet Earth. This Satan abode to be destroyed. That the prisoners who found themselves inside may be free once and for all time. Sincere appreciation to those of you who were able to call in. My apology to those that cannot take their call at this moment. We are signing off from here. I say remain good, remain Biafran, and God be with you. Good night from here.
United Nation, you gave us law of self-determination. We followed your principles in freedom fighting. But why does the life of a black man doesn't matter to you all? Biafrans are being massacred in large quantities. Instead of getting help from you people, you got us shooting.
This is the story of Biafrans who died on the road of freedom. This is the story of the motherless searching for a lovely home. They were shot by the military. No one knew what it all began. A painful history, living a life of misery. United Nations, why did you let the children die? United Nations, why did you let the children cry? United Nations, why did you let the Biafrans fall? United Nations, why did you let the children fall? Did you let the children fall? Did you let the children fall? We are known for being blunt about the truth. Federal and world bodies can't even deny this obvious proof that these keys were starved to death. None of them were left. Together we stand against this ruthlessness. You made us believe in you. You gave us your word, and now they are killing us and spilling our blood. Pains and misery, we've had enough. We've had enough. UN and the USA stand up for once. We've had enough. We have been mourning our own in all the zones. Since the crashes of those great nations, we still haven't grown. We cannot second the thoughts. Back, yes. We need to go back to our home, yeah, our home. What have we done? It is a missing human treatment. What is a crime? The desolate in our environment. Emperors are suffering every day. What more can we say if that's the price that we must pay? We must pay. And I'm so disappointed in USA, UN, and the government. That's why I say United Nations, why did you let the children die? them killing people. I got no much to say, but one thing I'ma say is stop the fight for war stats. Give me my life back. I'm locked up in bitterness. My eyes are rage and swollen, but no one can see the tears in my eyes. My people keep on falling. Maybe someday they will come back to life.
United Nations, why did you let the children die? United Nations, why did you let the children cry? United Nations, why did you let the Biafrans fall? United Nations, why did you let the children fall? 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 Did you let the children